So today, I think I found one of the greatest inventions ever, and this is from BENFEI, benfei.com. This is a HDMI switch box, so it's HDMI switch, 4 in, 1 out. And what this does, it lets you share one HDMI port on your TV with 4 devices. So if you're like me, you probably have a whole lot of devices. I got Xbox, a PlayStation, DVD player, a Roku stick, a Fire Stick. And every time I want to plug one in, I got to take the HDMI cable from one device, plug it in there, and after a while, it becomes quite a pain. And this is the perfect solution for that. And of course, here's some of the specs on the back. Of course, you're going to get the 4 female ports, so that's where you plug your devices. The 1 male port that goes to your TV, and here's the output resolution up to 3840 by 2160 hertz, and it supports HDMI 2.0b and HDMI 1.4, and it has a USB cable. So it does require some power. So you're going to either have to use the USB cable and plug it into your TV, or kind of use one of these little bricks to power it. But it's pretty simple. It's literally plug and play. Let me show you what you get in the box. So what you get in the box, you're going to get the device, and you're going to get a USB cable, and this is for power, and it is USB-C. So this end here is going to go to your TV if you got USB ports there, or like I said, you have to get a power brick. It doesn't come with a power brick, but so if you need one, you have to provide one of those. And then of course, here's the device. You can see it says BENFEI on it. And this part here, this end of the cable goes to your TV. And if you look on the front, you'll see there are 4 HDMI ports. So, you know, you plug in your Xbox, your PlayStation, DVD player, your Fire Stick. Those all go in there. And right here is the USB-C port, and this is for power. And that's all that's on here. On the top, there's a button. And these are all labeled 1, 2, 3, 4. And you'll see right here, it's hard to see it right now because it's not on, but there's 4 little lights that correspond to each HDMI port. So when you want to switch, just tap the button and I'll kind of go through them. And I'm actually going to be using this out here because I want to plug in my PlayStation, my Wii, my Xbox, and I think there's another device that I have converted to HDMI. And they're going to all be on here because this TV right over here has just one HDMI port. So every time I want to use a different device, I have to unplug it from that device, plug it in the next device, and put it back. And it's quite a pain. And for the price of this guy, this is the absolute perfect solution. Let's plug it in and test it out. So we have it hooked up out here, and I want you to look right here. You can see I just have 2 devices hooked up, not all 4. And I wanted to show you that because it's kind of a smart device. You would think when I hit the button, it'd go to 1, hit the button, go to 2, hit the button, go to 3. It doesn't do that. It just knows which ones are active. So if I hit the button once, it goes to the first one, hit the button twice, goes to the second one, hit it again, it goes back to the first one. So it knows that there's nothing active on here, so it just kind of skips those instead of like going 1, 2, empty 3, and empty 4. It knows which devices are right there. We have the PlayStation 2 on here. I'll just kind of show you how quick it switches. And if I click it once, oh, here's the button there. It's going to go to the Wii. Nice and easy. And if I click it one more time, it goes back to the PlayStation. So it does know which devices are actually powered on, which ones are connected. So you're not skipping through empty ports. But I'm liking this guy a lot. This guy, I think he has maybe 1 or 2 ports. So every time I want to plug a new device in, I have to unplug it from that device, plug it in the next device, put it back. And it kind of becomes a pain after a while. And I want to bring out another Xbox and I think another console out here, maybe a PlayStation 3. And that way I have all my consoles hooked up to this TV, and I can play them out here without having to unplug and plug things back in. And this guy is the perfect solution. It's literally simple. Plug and play, hit the button, switches over. It takes a second or 2, and away you go. BENFEI makes some really nice devices, and the 4-in-1 out is the perfect switch box. Check it out.